Morning guys, welcome back to Campaign Pet in Thailand. And today, or this morning, checking water levels on the farm. Me and the missus and the black rocket, who's put on about 3 ounces.
I think it's a broken rocket, isn't it?
Broken rocket, yeah. So we got matching headgear today. It's the sporting the Mexican look. Right, let's kick it off. Toon's having a little meander around the far side to get some pat bung. I'll go and meet her in a bit. Yesterday was spent chopping this area up with the tractor, and I did get stuck. Now I know I've promised noggin cam, and a few of you keep asking me when we're going to activate it. Yesterday I knew it was going to be pretty muddy. Mud just flies everywhere with the rice paddy wheels bolted onto the side, and I did get stuck. Now we have been stuck a few times before, but we've always managed to get Caesar out. But today, yesterday was a bridge too far, or a hole too deep, shall we say. And try as we might, we couldn't free her. So Toon shot off. Oh no, she rang her mum, and one of the neighbours, who's got a massive Ford tractor, came down and pulled us out. Wouldn't accept any payment, so we owe that bloke a beer. So what we got planned for this bit? Well, some of it is going to be rice, because it's wet nearly all year. And then behind the rice we're going to put, hopefully if we can squeeze 2 line of palm in there. It's sort of tapered, so we might be able to get 2 lines part of the way down, but you need a good 8 meters in between the palm nut trees. So that's that bit. You can see the water there, that puddle down there, that's where the hole that nearly goes to Australia is in there. So no one wants to go to Australia, do they? But although we almost did in the Kubota. Right, onto the lakeside view. Still waiting for the finalisation for the main dig. The ball's in motion. Looks like we're going to get it done for free. Just draw your attention to the lack of shelf that was all the way around. Well, it still is all the way around, but it's underwater, as is the middle bit of the island. Now, I've always said our land is like a basin. The proof is in the pudding. And although we've had a few nights of, or 3 nights of heavy rain, this rain season hasn't been that heavy really, so it should be even higher than that. Hence the shelf, it's not going to be raised, it's going to get taken out. And you see the sloping sides, that will be continued at that same sort of gradient all the way down. So it just depends how deep the macros can go. With no shelf, it would be pretty ugly fishing from up here, so there will be designated fishing platform areas of various levels. So depending on what time of year someone comes and wants to wet a line, you won't be either up to your ankles in water or 10 feet above the level of the current level of water. So we'll have staged platforms. So that's the lake. Toon's chilies will have to fend for themselves until the lake is drained. Looking forward to that. Epoxy sugarcane that's still in here has been attracting a few unsavouries, putting traps in there. So this is still to come out. This is what I wanted to challenge Caesar with. Alright, Klopp, he's out for a wander as well. I'm going to show you a wild pond, which is where the macro sunk. So the pond that time forgot, this isn't Narnia Pond. So this is where the macro sank. He almost didn't make it out. There were quite a few wild fish in here, I can still see a few there. Mainly it's bumor, bagadee, basil, all small stuff. There might be the odd catfish or snakehead in there, but we were going to come down and fish it. But yesterday when I was tractoring round the far side of here, I found in a big heap, a big tangle, a fairly new fishing net, and Toon did see and hear a couple of young kids stop their motorbike and come out to sugar cane saying, oh, we got two. So that's pretty much sort of sure that they've been in here. Bothered about people getting wild fish from our land in ponds that we haven't created. It's more people just coming on your land at night time, so they'd be coming through the sugar cane. They could be putting rat traps in there. Again, we wouldn't be too bothered about that sort of thing. It's just that you give them an inch and they take a mile. So just over this mound here, this is stuffed full of fish. At the moment we haven't put our big prized assets in there, but we'll do eventually. So we are running zero tolerance on the land at the moment. You're not allowed on here for any reason, not even to cut the grass to make roofs. So it's unfortunate, but it's made it a lot more simple, and people are getting the message, thankfully. So it doesn't seem to be an issue anymore, apart from these kids now and again. Fishing for dinner. This is one of our mixers, so it's 50% Benin, 50% Tab Tim. It's almost like a crucian carp really, but very, very good. Happy with those. They're packing on the weight and growing quickly. I of course have caught a huge fish. Toon's already cleaned it. In the bucket you go, the famous yellow bucket. Try and get some more. You're gonna lose the weed. Oh my word, if you break that Ron Thompson pole. Toon normally swings these, well we both normally swing these in, but we won't be able to get replacement parts for a posh pole from the UK if it snaps, so anything over 4 or 5 ounces, pull it in by hand. Whereas I, with my stick, I can just swing them in. Look at this.
Well, get one for me then.
Don't think so. Get your own. Another from the other pond, and Toon's got a Badapian tin foil barb, so I'm going to have to try and record this with one hand.
Oh.
Lift it out with another.
Look at my paw.
Don't snap. Don't snap.
Oop,
Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump.
wow.
There's your cloth. Cloth's over there. There, Lousy. We're going to put this in another pond. We've got too many in here now, so we've got a lot of pack bung in another pond. So it can go in there. It is really a predator pond, the other one, but they won't be able to eat a fish this size. See, I'm using barbless hooks. But you're not here. Can you show the camera before we put it in? Oh, oh, oh. Beautiful fish. Quite bony, but nice fish. A lot of people use these for salt sour fish.
Yummy.
Yummy. Really, mate? Really, mate? Come on, Clop. Huh? Clop's posh. You don't like them live. Hey, you, Spoon. You don't mind either, do you?
You keep him alive or dead?
Clop, dead. Eat about 12, can't you, girl? Hey? Get you back up to your fighting weight. Nah. Get you back to your fighting weight. Oh, that's it for today. Let's Spoon. Ta-da for now.